Hello and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we're back with 8 Scarlet and Violet White Flare packs. Ooh, starting off strong with a full art Hilda. Followed by the Sawaddle wandering across the tree branch. This seems to be the same tree branch that Starly was in, or a very similar location at least. Basculin swimming against the current upstream. Woobat in the forest sending out some sonic waves. The thick-lined Scrafty in the tall grass heading back to the city. Brave Bengal trainer. Sigilyph flying over the desert. A very nice Stoutland Pokeball reverse to start us off, or for the first reverse I should say. Second would be Deerling hopping through the mountains in the afternoon. And our rare of the pack is a very nice Archeops Hollow as they fly right over the sea. Zawilus on the rock in the desert. Oshawott swimming on their back through the pond. Swadloon in the shade of the tree. Purloin at the edge of the forest at night. Sigilyph flying over the desert. A regular version of the Hilda trainer we saw earlier. Tool Scraper trainer. Blitzel laying in the meadow looking up to the sky. Once again, a Stoutland for our reverse. This might be our second, yep. And a Hydreigon EX, unleashing quite a bit of dark energy. Volibee walking through the wastelands. Panseer hanging from the tree branch. Purloin at the edge of the city. Duat training in the forest with many waterfalls. Vanillux with quite a bit of steam floating off of their body. Once again, Stoutland in the forest. The echolocating Woobat in the forest for our first reverse. Second would be the Patrat high in the tree looking out over the forest. And a Harlequin trainer for the rare of the back. A full art, I should say, to be more specific. Very, very beautiful card, very beautiful. It's gonna make last pack, best pack really rough, along with that full art trainer we saw earlier. Antique Plume Fossil trainer. Vanillite floating above the rushing river. Vanillite above the rushing river. Meanfu meditating on the rock in the bamboo forest. Energy Retrieval trainer. Lipard, once again at the edge of the forest, just in front of the city. I love it when you see Pokemon evolve. Stoutland in the forest, once again. A Vanillite over the rushing river for our first Pokeball reverse. Second would be Panseer hanging from the tree branch. And our rare is Tornadus charging up a windy left hand. Alrighty, I say we're about halfway there, Panseer hanging from the tree branch. Antique Plume Fossil trainer. Antique Plume Fossil trainer. Cottony dipping their leaf in the water as they float over the river. Druddigon high in the mountains, roaring out. Stoutland in the forest, once again. Ferrothorn hanging by the cave's entrance. Scrafty walking back to the city for our first reverse, maybe? Simisear also hanging from the tree branch, but in a much more confident way for our second reverse. And our rare of the pack is once again the Archeops flying right over the ocean. Tepig, frog launching their way through the field. Oshawott swimming on their back in the pond. Jiltic coming out of the hollowed out tree to push over the stick. Ferroseed resting on the mossy rocks in the forest. Heatmore right next to the plant covered tree. Scrafty walking towards the city. Levany running around the beautiful field. Brave Bengal trainer for the first reverse. Second would be the Sleepy Vanillish, creating quite a few lines in the ice as they unknowingly float around. And a nice Terrakion unleashing an earthquake for the hollow rare of the pack. Couple packs to go. Antique Plume Fossil trainer. Ferroseed propped against the mossy rock. Scraggy walking around the city. Gothita on the brick wall just in front of the mansion. Swanna in the lake at sunrise. Ignition Energy. Urchin on the rocks next to the river. A Selgor launching out quite a bit of acid spray for the first reverse. Second would be a nice IR Mean Shao as they balance and train on the rock over the lake. And a rare of the pack, a nice Hollow Virizion as they walk through the waters of the forest. Alrighty, it has come that time once again to find out is last pack best pack or not. If you want more details on the rules and such, there's a video linked below. It's gonna be rough. I mean, it was rough from the start when we had the full art trainer, the full art Hilda, I mean to say, but it's even more rough since we got an IR in that last pack, so we'll see how it goes. Ducklet having cannonballed into the water. Cottony dipping their leaf in the river. Gotharita walking around the blooming field at night. Scraggy walking through the city. Energy Retrieval Trainer. Galvantula sending zaps through the ground in the forest. The very steamy Vanillux. Tepig launching himself through the field for our first reverse. Okay, a Purloin IR sitting on the bed with their substitute plush. And our rare of the pack. Oof, that's unfortunate. A very nice Shamrot Hollow, whipping water all around them for the rare. Though, because we don't take ties around here, that's unfortunately going to be another no for last pack, best pack, everybody. Some really good cards came through today, but we just can't accept them ties. Well, that's going to be about it out of me, though if you want to hear me yap about some more cards, there are daily uploads around here, some days more, so there's plenty of other openings already on the channel. Alrighty, as always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for another TCG Live pack opening.